Okay, I tried to record and then I don't know what happened. The video went. But anyway, so I had a dream that I was like in a mall or an airport or something, trying to get somewhere, but I was like doing it like in the extreme, like basically like parkouring everywhere and and like if you look at me, like I'm not parkour, I'm not like it was like actual fucking parkour, like it was like legit parkour. Um, I am not fit enough to do that shit. I cannot do that shit. I would not want, like, even if I was physically capable, I am not the type of person to do that shit. So, and I haven't consumed any content that is even remotely kind of similar to that, you know? So, I don't know why I jumped to that. Um, uh, Um, I was trying to get somewhere, and I don't know, like, I think I did travel at some point, but I don't remember that part very well. And then, oh my god, and then this part was kind of annoying, is that then, like, the second part of my dream was, like, I was going back to school or whatever, like, I was finally in a car or whatever, and it was my mom driving, and then she was like, I think this is when I gained my consciousness, like where I was like, oh, I'm dreaming, or I don't know, because my response, like, because she was being fucking annoying, like she would, like, because in the dream it was like she was driving me to school, which was the last thing that she did do for me, before, and then I kind of fucked that up, and it was kind of like she was doing that same thing again, but I was just like, I was not having it, and I guess I don't think I was necessarily confronting her. I was more like, I don't want to hear it. Like, I don't know. I did act that way in real life, but like I did put up a verbal argument with her. Like, I'm more introverted, and so for whatever reason in the dream I was more verbal with her, or I was just like, no, we're not having that shit. Like, I don't like, but not to be on her side or whatever, but like the thing was, like, she was trying to mention like the transportation being like an issue, or what was she saying? Like, she was like, I think she was trying to say like, oh, because like I can't, like, how how should I put this? I think, and this is actually like, now that I'm awake, this was actually like, I wish she would have said. I actually wish she would have been like this. I was still pissy at her in the dream. Um, but basically, she was trying to say, like, I can't drive you anymore or something like that. Well, no, I don't, like, I think she was trying to say that, and then I was like, uh, oh no, I remember at one point, like, I was telling her, like, she's like, you're not really, like, capable of driving. Like, I remember, like, I was holding on to the wheel and, like, um, I don't know what it's called, but like, the stick in the middle of the car. Like, I was holding on to that and stuff like that. Like, because she was just like completely like failing to drive. Like, it was like she was telling me she was like not wanting to drive, and then, like, I don't know, like in the middle of the fucking highway, she was like, I don't know, refusing to drive at some point, or I don't know. Like, it was weird. It was like she was saying, like, basically she was kind of like becoming, I don't know, it's very weird. Like, she was like, she wanted to quit, but then she also just like was not able to drive, and so like I had to like hold on to the wheel and the stick and shit like that. Like, I don't know, it was weird. But then she was like, no, but I can do it. Like, I don't know, I guess she was like getting dementia or something. I have no fucking idea. But anyway, but I got to the school, which was not like the school, like, yeah, yeah, like, I was going to school, but like it wasn't, like, it didn't look like the school that I was going to. Like, we didn't go to the same place. Like, it wasn't that. Anyway. I go there, I go to my class or whatever, and I don't know, there's this dumb bitch out there, and like I don't know, I guess we got there early or something because we were like waiting for the class to open, like the classroom to open or whatever. And it's like a math class or something. I don't know. I got into an argument with this woman. I don't know why. She said something really stupid. I don't even remember what she said, but she said something really dumb that just like had no fucking sense to it. It was like I was calling out everybody in the dream, like, you know, like everyone was acting stupid. I was just like calling them out. Like, anyway, she was so dumb, and like when the doors finally opened, I just kind of like let her have it. I was like, that's like the stupidest fucking thing that I've ever heard. And I was like, I think it was about driving to school, which is weird because it's like, it's not like this woman was driving with me. Like, she didn't know. Well, I think that was part of what I was explaining. Like, I don't remember this part, but maybe I was talking to somebody else as she added her 2 cents in. It was like the most, and this is true, I hate when people do this, give you like super generic advice that is like not even fucking real. Like, yeah, like, okay, you could say it's like good advice or whatever, but it has nothing to do with the particular situation in which somebody's like, it's not, like, it's not fucking useful because it's like you could Google that shit. Like, it's not insightful. It's not. Yeah, she was like saying shit that was like extremely generic and really unsightful. Like, she was like an NPC or something. Like, she was fucking retarded. And I don't know why, but like I just like kind of let her have it. Like, especially when the doors open and the teacher was like, you know, and I don't know, I think the teacher was Japanese. But it was a math class. Like, it was a math class, but the teacher was Japanese or whatever. And I don't know. I think I took a gamble on. No, the teacher wasn't Japanese. I think that was like a Japanese. Okay, like I said, this was not my school. It was like just something my brain invented that was kind of like a school or whatever. Um, I think I had to get to my class through this like the layout of the building was not good. Like, so I basically had to go through this class in order to get to my class or whatever, which is actually kind of like what happened in my school because I took math and then I took Japanese. So I guess my brain borrowed my previous schedule. But anyway, yeah, I just like let this woman have it. I just explained to her how fucking stupid she was, and like, you know, cause like we were all adults, right? So like no nobody like like the teacher wasn't like, you're being uncalled for or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Especially like if it's a math teacher, right? They don't give a shit. Um, but anyway, I don't know. At what point I started talking Japanese? Like, I don't know, cause I guess the woman was trying to make some sort of little point or whatever. Or, oh no, I think it was like the math teacher said something in Japanese or something. But I don't know, like, I have to think, like, something came up in the conversation. Or it was like, I don't know, I think the teacher knew I could speak Japanese, so like they tried to say something. And then I just kind of went off and like, I'm not fluent in, or well, I've never been fluent, but like my Japanese has gone down so much in recent years that is back down to shit. But in the dream, like I said something that was at least like a full ass sentence or something, like in response to something that the math teacher said or something. And then all of a sudden, there was like this really muscular Japanese dude like flexing in there. I don't know, he heard, and then he was just like flexing. And then there was this other dude that was like flexing too. And then they were like posing for Instagram. So, that was random. um, there's more to the dream. I'm trying to think of what the fuck. Oh yeah, the like okay, like I said, like the layout of the building was like very very weird, and then also like randomly like because this is actually kind of how like my brain kind of sampled from my actual school, but like it didn't create my actual school. So okay, like my Shemeketa or whatever the school that I was going to, in my town especially, it's kind of like the middle of like a business area for whatever reason, like it or like medical, like there's like a theater right in the middle of it, like it's just a weird layout, like it doesn't make any sense. It's like the school is an afterthought or something. But but it like that. It not in the same, like not even in the same layout, not even anything like that, but like there was, I don't know, on my way to like the other port, like very similarly to how my real life school is, because like okay, so like sometimes like colleges have like different buildings, right? Okay, so the branch, like there's two branches. There's a branch in like well no, there's not two. There's more than two, but the main campus is in our capital city of Salem in Oregon, and it's a bigger complex, and it's actually like a fucking school complex. Like there's no other businesses or like the area is completely dedicated to the school. Like it's just a school, right? But the one in like the branch that's in my town is like right in the middle of like fucking like a dialysis place, a work store, like vocational rehab, and a movie theater. Like it's so fucking weird. And then like and they have like two buildings, and so you have to walk past the theater in order to get to building 2 if you take any classes in building 2. But most of the classes you take are gonna be in, like, it kind of depends on what program you're in, right? But most of the time, everyone's just staying in building 1. Um, but anyway, in this dream, I don't know what the point was going through the math class, but maybe I had to get through the math class in order to get to the back part of the building that led to like, in my dream, the parking lot was like way more open, like I said, it's nothing like my real life. And there was a building that just had like primarily like glass, like it was like a standalone building, like a very like small one. It's definitely a business of some sort. Like I want to say it was like something aesthetic or something. Like maybe like a spa or something. I don't, or no, not a spa, because that would need to be a bigger building. But like like something like that for wellness. Like it was like a wellness building of some sort. It just had all this glass around it. Not all of it, but for the most of it, because like I remember I couldn't see all the way in, because like yeah, for how small it was, you should like, if it was all glass, I probably could see every part of it or something. Like it was a small building, right? Um, but anyway, I don't know. And then all of a sudden, like a classmate of the Japanese class got like a bat and then like swung it at the fucking building, and it just kind of bonked. uh, like, and he casually was like, "Oh, it's enforced glass, like, it's like bulletproof glass or something like that." And I was like, oh, like, did you know that before? Or like, did you just figure that out now, or did you know that already? Like, because he took a fucking bat to it, and I was like kind of freaked out. But then we started talking in Japanese, like we were just like blah 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 blah. And he was like hyper fluent, like he was like maybe even. It sounded like he was like fraught, like maybe he lived in Japan for a long time or something. Like he's just fluent, and I'm like, oh. Yeah, I could understand him, but I couldn't talk like him at all. But yeah, then I kind of woke up because it was like, I don't know, we were going to class, and I don't know why that mofo had to go to class. He was damn fluent, so I don't know why he was going. Well, no, he's probably doing, you know, I think this is more typical with like Spanish speaking people, but it's like they'll take like fucking Spanish class just to get like an easy A or something. Like, like yeah, like when you can speak the language, like especially if like you're self-taught or naturally know the fucking language or whatever, like you'll, and like maybe you don't look like you do, or I don't know, or you know you can speak English or whatever, and so like you're like, well, might as well get the easy A or whatever, and just do the bullshit and get easy A. That's what I did for Japanese. I was like, yeah, might as well. Also, like, because I was like, oh, my grades, or I'm completely disillusioned with that. Like, in this day and age where there's like AI and shit like that, I don't fucking believe anybody. Like, yeah, a lot of people do lie on their resume and stuff like that, like in the past, but I think like it's like, it was usually like small things that people lied about, like, oh, but no. Um, Now I think like people lie like 99.9999. Like there's nothing fucking real on anybody's resume anymore. Like people just make up shit 100%. Like not just a few things, not a little embellishment. It's like they really fuck, like it's just 100% because everything's AI. So it's like I don't think anyone has actual skills to do anything anymore. But anyway, that's just my 2 cents. That had nothing to do with the dream. So I'm gonna leave it at that. So that was my dream. Anyway, take care, be good, bye bye.